Shanna Moakler is claiming that Kim Kardashian played a part in the breakdown of her marriage to ex-husband Travis Barker. During her Wednesday, January 10, appearance on the Dumb Blonde podcast, Moakler, 48, revealed that she and Barker, also 48, were working on their relationship when she was sent text messages between him and Kardashian, 43, from an anonymous source. They were trying to meet up at her sister's house to FK, Moakler said of the alleged exchanges, claiming that when she showed the texts to Barker he deleted them. She also claimed that she called Kardashian, who denied the affair and said, "I don't like white guys." Moakler and Barker tied the knot in 2004 and welcomed their kids, son Landon and daughter Alabama, in 2003 and 2005, respectively. They first called it quits in 2006 but continued with an on-off relationship for 2 years before finalizing their divorce in 2008. While opening up about pulling the plug on her romance with Barker, Moakler noted that she and the drummer never recovered from the drama with Kardashian, which contributed to their split. Barker, for his part, has denied that anything physical happened between him and Kim. "We went to dinner, we went to lunch," he wrote in his 2015 memoir, "Can I say, living large, cheating death, and drums, drums, drums." Barker is now married to Kim's sister, Kourtney Kardashian. The twosome wed in May 2022. Keep watching for more revelations from Moakler's Dumb Blonde podcast appearance. Moakler claimed that she and Barker were working on things in their relationship when someone anonymously texted her the rocker's alleged conversations with Kim. They were trying to meet up at her sister's house to FK, she said. Moakler claimed the pair connected when Kim was shooting for Barker's clothing brand. "I wanted this relationship to work. I was so in love with him," she said, claiming she showed Barker the messages and he deleted them. He said, "I don't see anything." She also allegedly called Kim. "She just said to me, 'I don't like white guys,'" Moakler recalled. "I was like, you'll FK anyone to be famous. Travis and I never really recovered from that. I felt stupid." Moakler also claimed she caught Barker with Lindsay Lohan. "He was living the rockstar life," she explained. "We always came back to each other." Despite their issues, Moakler shared that she wanted to make it work for the family. "I was so in love with him," she said. "I wanted my children to see their mother and father in love." Moakler made headlines in 2021 when Alabama and Landon took to social media to share that Moakler wasn't currently in their lives. While recalling their estrangement, Moakler said she felt like parental alienation began with Landon and Alabama when Barker started dating Kourtney. "That shit was all getting played out in the press," she explained, noting that the Kardashian family is a media machine. "I just got King hammered and bullied," she continued. "And over my King kids. Who does that to someone with their own children? FKU that family." Moakler called the famous brood disgusting, noting that she would never want to know them. "I'm tired of people shitting on me. I don't have to like that King family," she said. "I'm not afraid of them and I don't like them. I removed myself. I took a step back." After Barker was involved in a September 2008 plane crash that killed 4 people and left him with third-degree burns on 65% of his body, Moakler claimed she was trying to connect the musician with his children when she discovered emails of Barker bashing her parenting style. "We got his computer. We were hoping him seeing the kids would give him the strength to keep fighting," she explained. "When I was setting up his computer, I looked in his email and I saw all the emails from the women. That didn't bother me, but I saw all these comments in these emails about what a shitty mother I was. I couldn't King believe that he was the one behind some of those comments. I went home and cried in my mother's arms for hours." Moakler noted that looking back now, "I probably should have licked my wounds until he recovered." Moakler shared that a misunderstanding between her and Barker over Moakler's friendship with Gerard Butler also played a part in their divorce. "I was going out getting drunk. I was friends with Gerard Butler," she said. "I saw him at the club and the paparazzi took pictures of us and made it seem like I was kissing him. I wasn't. Travis saw it and we never recovered." Moakler said that after the incident, Barker was convinced she had cheated on him, but the pair ended up living together for the benefit of their kids. "We were co-parents," she explained. "We wanted to be there for our kids. Until like almost 2014. The twosome continued to share a home until Moakler met now ex-Brian Solima. The duo got serious, so she told Barker, "I can't be living with you anymore. I stopped talking to Travis around 2014, she continued. We started following each other right before Kourtney. We still co-parent. My oldest daughter is 24. My son is 20 years old. He's living with his girlfriend, Charli D'Amelio. They're all talented. He didn't want to be known as a couple or a reality star, she said, referring to the ex's MTV show Meet the Barkers. He wanted to be known as a musician. He was so punk rock. He put an end to it, the show. I think for him he was the star. When it became about us as a couple, I wanted to be a power couple, he didn't want that. Moakler claimed that after she and Barker first separated, she and Paris Hilton had a verbal altercation at Hyde nightclub in Los Angeles. Moakler alleged that Barker had an affair with Hilton during their marriage. That was sort of the end of it all. He went to Paris, she said. At the time I guess he was talking to Kim too. Despite their problems, Moakler claimed she still helped Barker get sober after he had issues on tour. It was like some Johnny Cash type shit, she said. Everyone wanted to be a rock star. They needed him to go party and drink and meet bitches and feel cool. He had a family. We got back together and we were trying to heal over that. We just looked into each other's eyes and it was just like, ding. That was it. We had quite a whirlwind there, she said of her romance with Oscar De La Hoya, whom she began dating in 1997. She noted that while the boxer does drink a lot, he's also a very fun person. La Hoya eventually popped the question, but the pair called off their engagement in 2000. He loves to sing. He's very social, she said. He was 25 when I met him. We were like babies. Moakler shared that she got pregnant with their daughter, Adriana, 6 months after meeting La Hoya, 50, and the twosome moved in together. We were madly in love, she said. I think our first date, I went to Big Bear and we took a private jet to Vegas. I remember people being like, champ, champ. I didn't really know anything about the boxing world or him really. He's very romantic. We just fell in love. Moakler claimed La Hoya did her pretty dirty with alleged infidelity after the birth of their daughter. Adriana was about 1.5, 2 years old. There were all these third parties, she claimed. He just lost his first fight. I met him at Universal and said, "Do you want this anymore?" Moakler said that La Hoya told her they'd reset their romance after he got back from shooting Late Night with David Letterman. It was everything I wanted to hear in that moment, she added. According to Moakler, La Hoya then attended the Latin Grammy Awards in Los Angeles with Mil Carretcher without giving her a heads up. There he is holding hands with his now ex-wife. I just remember I lost my breath, she recalled. There was no backlash publicly. I didn't stand a chance. The next day they had a lawyer come to the house and say, "You and the baby need to move out." It just became just a shitshow whirlwind. He never called me again. He had his assistant tell me we were done. I really thought in that moment that my life was over. Moakler also claimed that she quit everything for La Hoya because he did not want me working. Moakler recalled an alleged conversation about child support after her split from La Hoya. He said, "I won't see you or the baby until she's 16 if she sued him for palimony," she claimed. He got out of the car, I'll never forget this, and he goes, "I have more money than God. Don't be too hard on me." And he left. I cried. I sued him for palimony and I won. I really didn't have a choice. She added, he didn't see the baby and I until she was about 16. She didn't know her father growing up. They've made amends. He's made amends with me. He's apologized. I have a great relationship with my kids, she said. Parental alienation is a real thing. I raised all my kids and I did a good job. My kids and I never had any bumps in the road until my ex-husband, Travis, started dating a Kardashian crew. I'm very confident in who I am as a mother. I'm very close with my kids. Moakler recalled first meeting Barker while at the Standard in LA. I didn't know who Blink-182 was, she explained. He was in the middle of a divorce from first wife Melissa Kennedy. I was like, I don't want to deal with a guy going through a divorce, she recalled. Then the next week I went back. Travis was there again. This time he came up to me and I said, "What's your sign?" or something like that. We went back to his hotel, listening to music. Moakler shared that when the pair kissed, she thought, "Holy shit, I just met the love of my life," and she got pregnant 6 months later. Travis is definitely more the love of my life in more ways than Oscar, she shared.